You, Donnie in the building.
What up, boy?
Sup?
Chillin'. F-Mob 42. What the fuck is up, dude?
This might be one of the very few episodes where we actually do the title first.
Yeah.
Or the numbering, I guess.
Yeah, we usually jump into it like a fucking...
It's like 30 minutes in, it's like, oh, by the way, just so you know, you're listening to episode 42.
Yeah, it's like the SNL cold open, where you're like, what fucking show is this? And it just starts. Then they're like, live!
Just a bunch of fucking maniacs listening to this. Like, yeah, this is definitely 42.
Yeah.
It sounds like it.
There's a dude that's got all our shit up on fucking cassette tape. And he got a little collection.
I like to think there's I like to think there's somebody out there that prints every single one of our episode covers and just posts them on their wall so they're ready. Like, yep, here it comes. And then they hit play as they put up the 40-second poster.
What if we walk into a fucking, like, a fan's house one day, like, far in the future, obviously. But we walk in and just every poster's just there, and then the fucking floor opens up and we're trapped.
And then they post us to the wall, like,
yeah.
The final episode, baby.
Final episode.
Shit, man, I wasn't ready for this.
It's recorded under duress.
Yeah,
you can hear the fear.
They literally like use it to ransom us and blackmail people and shit, and they're like,
yeah,
we'll return these too. And then they send them like clips of our like screeches and shit, like as we're being nailed to the wall or something, you know.
That's how we get sponsorship.
That got dark real quick.
The sponsorship's ransom money.
Yeah. Hey, NordVPN, you listening?
All these names we keep. And it was Jeff Bezos.
There's just mass emails going out from an unknown Gmail account.
Tesla. Elon.
Hey, Elon, sponsor us.
You'll be calling out.
We'll make tequila out of their blood if you don't sponsor us. Like, what the fuck?
You'll be hitting up Neil. Like, Neil, I'm sorry for everything I said. I need you.
He's the... What if he's the only one that comes to save us, by the way? Like, all this time, like imagine, like, far into the future, right? Like, is, like, episode 200. Mm-hmm. I'm still, like, 50 episodes in already talking shit on Neil, right? Yeah. And then, as a cruel twist of fate, dude, the only person that comes to our rescue is fucking Neil.
He pops in.
Just Neil deGrasse Tyson shows up wherever we are in an unknown warehouse.
Yeah.
And he just rescues us.
Guns blazing.
He's got like black hole gun machines, dude, where he just shoots out a black hole and just sucks the intruder person in. Or
he uses science, right? I was gonna say like he's got leather on, he's got one nickel, one black gun.
So he shows up like Neo, dude.
Yeah. Nah, but he saves. He does a fucking.
He does the exact thing that Neo does when he like breaks into that fucking agency thing when he shows up.
Yeah.
Puts his gun bags
through his duffel bag
through the security thing. I was like, what a dickhead, man.
Yeah.
Like,
that building was so unbelievable in the Matrix. What building is so heavily like I've never seen all the skyscrapers I've been to. Never seen a lobby where it was like empty and 12 guards, and they're just you know what I mean? Like it's always like one dude in a suit or like fat dudes. They would any guard in NYC would shit themselves if a dude rolled through and tried like oh shit, it's the fucking guy. Like
yeah, I mean, homeboy knew what he was doing, obviously. So
yeah.
But yeah, that's what Neil would do. He would just run in. I like to think it's either that, right, or he has like a black hole machine gun or something, or like a ray gun. He has like a laser that just comes in and vaporizes the person that stole us.
I like the idea.
Us.
I like the idea of I like the idea of him actually explaining the physics.
And then he finally guest stars on an episode.
Yeah. And then we're like, yeah, come on,
200.
F-Mob 200.
Dude,
who are you going to have sex with?
Jesus, man.
My bad, what was that?
No, that's all I was saying.
Yeah.
That was a dark fucking dystopian future.
Yeah, right. I like that. That's a good script though. That's a clip right there.
You're going to get hit up by Warner Brothers any minute.
Yup.
Any minute.
Oh, that's them now on my phone. Look.
Oh, shit. Yo, Warner.
Yep. I like the idea of him explaining how he saved us too. Like, what if he just had a capsule full of like an element and he was just like, boom,
they're in trouble.
Yeah, he just throws it. Yeah, for the listener because there's no video. He throws it like it breaks and it just sucks in only the bad guys somehow. And he's like, that was like the Walter White, like that was fulminated mercury. Yeah.
I like to think that if anything, he discovers the black hole, like there's like an entry to a black hole somewhere on planet Earth, right? Mm-hmm. And he discovers it, and he's the first person to like fully explain it, right?
Yeah.
To the retards listening, to his show or whatever, obviously, because you know they don't know shit about dark holes or black holes. Yeah. So he finds one, right? He uses it and gets all-knowing knowledge, and like ends up going to the future, right? And like that's when the point of where we're kidnapped, and the whole world like falls into, you know, disorder and shit. Like the you know, the tips of the, you know, the scale are tipped, or the balance of the scale is tipped, or whatever it is, and there's just fucking chaos everywhere. People running in the streets, shooting at each other, and
sky's orange, and like seismic plates have cracked, so there's like
California's like off somewhere, fuck knows where at this point. Like
whole country's doing the California thing, just breaking up like, all along state lines. Just
people migrating to Africa, 2012 style, like buildings collapsing.
Pennsylvania breaks off in a perfect rectangle.
And then eventually he figures out that the real cause behind this is the fact that these two brilliant minds are being held against their will.
What if it's two fucking retards like us that are like...
And then he shows up and then explains black holes to us.
Yeah, he shows up, he's got a ray gun, right? He's got like 3 buttons open on his shirt and his little chest hair, and he's like a little sexy, and he's like, I've come to save you, gentlemen. And
yep. And that's it. And then, like I said, the end is like post-credit scene. Like, you know how Marvel does like those post-credit things where it's like hypes you up for the next episode or some shit, the next movie. And it's just FMOB 200 coming soon. Yeah, dropping next Monday.
Dropping Monday at 7 a.m. But we advertise it at 8. Yeah, man, that's wow. You really took me on a ride there.
Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
It was all like wasn't planned.
We show up. We should tell the listener.
Improvised, man.
We show up looking at each other like, "What are you gonna talk about?" Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, basically.
And then we sit down and we're like, we alchemize our fucking minds and just fucking give it to you.
Well, that was another Neil deGrasse Tyson conversation.
Yet
somehow I don't know how this man always pops up. Like, it's just,
I know. I think restraining order is gonna pop up if we.
I would definitely if we one day we're just gonna
too many episodes go by, like 3 in a row, and
he's like, dude, I'm really fucking tired of you guys just.
He's like, you guys are a little like he's on his podcast and he's like, yeah, there's a lot. I'm gonna.
Yo, I want that press. I want that smoke all day, dude. Like we could beef back and forth, bro. Like we could every episode, like he could just throw in like little fucking subtle hints at like trying to flame us, right?
Subliminals at us.
Yeah, like. You know, he could be describing the fucking rings of, like, Jupiter or something. And then he could throw in, like, a low hint of, you know, just like, you know, Ills is a fucking idiot or something.
That's funny.
And then on the... And then on the next episode of FMOB, like, we're just over here like, man, listen, I didn't even understand what the fuck you said.
Dude's named Neil or stupid. Yeah. Just start that way. That's the title of it. FMOB 43.
Yeah.
Dude's named Neil or stupid.
But honestly, if we had him on our podcast, I would probably hit him like you ever watch the Breakfast Club clips where like Charlemagne just like grills people with like ridiculous questions for no reason, like out of context as fuck.
Yep.
That's how I would hit him.
That's how you hit
him.
I
would 100%. That would be me interviewing Neil. Like, I'd be like, but make that fucking make sense.
Yeah.
How about that?
Make it make sense. I'd love to see him.
What are you doing for the space community?
I'd love to see him materialize right here and be like, look at these two fucking losers. And just go in and just be like, you know nothing about science, yet you say my name every week.
Yep.
Suck my dick billions and billions of times. Billions of sperm in your mouth.
The amount of times you couldn't even comprehend in your tiny brain.
Every
suck my dick that much.
Every chance your brain cells had firing billions of times, it never happened. You're
suck my dick as many times as there are asteroids in the solar system. Okay.
How many grains of sand on a beach? That's how many times I want you to lick my shit.
And then just teleport, gets beamed out.
And he just teleport. Yeah, boom, and then like he drops a bomb behind him. Yeah. It's fun.
That's murder.
It's the 42nd episode, and I want to ask you a question. Do you know who Douglas Adams is?
What is he, like a writer or some shit?
He's a writer. He's an author.
Oh, okay. No, I don't know that.
Okay.
But it sounds like a writer, honestly. Like,
Yeah. Doesn't
like if I had to pick a name for my kid who I eventually would want to be a writer,
Doug will say, yeah.
yeah, that would be it right there.
You can just name a kid like that, right? You can just say, hey, you know what? I want you to be a certain thing, right? I want you to be a douchebag, so I'm gonna name, Chad McVonenstein or some shit.
Yeah,
And you
it's
can-
like you give birth to kids and you know they're gonna be a scientist or a fucking writer, and you
Yeah.
give them a specific name, and
yeah.
it's something along those lines.
It's like the guy. What was his name? Bowser. Is it Doug Bowser over
Yeah.
at Nintendo? Yeah. It's just like
This kid's gonna be president of Nintendo America one day.
I want him to try to kill Mario. I'm gonna call him Bowser.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't even like know anything about video games.
Yeah.
Like I think he's just like a straight up corporate douchebag. Like,
yeah, he just a headhunter was like, yeah, there's this company, Nintendo. And he's like, oh yeah,
Y'all ever heard of Nintendo?
He's like,
I haven't.
He's like, oh, my kid has a GameCube. Yeah, I don't know. But he's like, yeah, we just need you to raise a stock price and
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
fire half of the company while tripling the stock
Yeah.
fucking value.
And also, we need you to wear this turtle shell with spikes on it while you're
Yeah.
doing presidential or whatever presidential duties you're gonna have.
Yeah, dude, if I'm Doug Bowser, I'm just gonna become Bowser.
Yeah, well, like you remember how like Reggie would do like Nintendo Directs and stuff like that, and he would present them and shit. And, like he would come out at E3 and like do presentations and stuff.
Reggie.
Are you the previous guy?
I didn't know his name was Reggie.
Yeah. Well.
He was a cool dude like that. He was.
Yeah, dude. People loved him. Everybody was so sad when he left Nintendo because he was like wholesome as fuck.
Yeah.
It's Reggie. I can't even pronounce his last name, dude. It's like Phil Zame. It's FILS-AME. I think. I don't know. Fuck.
Wow, that's a weird name, huh?
Yeah, dude, he's been the president of Nintendo of America for so long though. But yeah, if he came out, if homeboy Bowser came
Yeah.
out like to do those directs,
Yeah.
he should 100% rock fucking Koopa shells, like they
wear a
straight up Bowser shell on his back.
Punch an Italian dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just holding a fucking like Barbie doll queen
Yeah.
in his left hand, like haha, bitch.
Yo, you gotta bring it back to episode 15. You got the waifu pillow.
Yeah,
You got a big
of Peach.
Peach. Yup.
Just
and just.
all right. Well, we're reporting today from another castle as usual.
Yeah.
You can expect a new Mario game this year.
Yeah.
And of course, Super Smash Brothers Minecraft Edition.
Dude.
Anyways, back to Douglas Adams. Sorry.
Yeah, my bad. Douglas said I was gonna go in on fucking why do they keep making Mario? He sucks. But
Every 10 episodes.
yeah, because I'm just like, hey man, Mario every fucking year with this shit, But yeah, we'll get to that. Douglas Adams. So you're not familiar with him, but I'm sure you're familiar with a movie called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Yeah.
He wrote the book. It's a series of like 6 books, and
Damn. Is it a legitimate guide?
it's really kind of is, right? Because they tell you to always bring a towel with you. He's like, wherever you're going, bring a towel because you can use like a blanket or a pillow or like you know what I mean, dry yourself off. Like the towel is meant to use, it's like an all around like useful object.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure this dude was just on big drugs back in the 70s or 80s.
I mean, that's how most writers, I like to think, are. It's like,
Yeah.
how do you just...
Yeah,
I mean, like, obviously, when I went on my rant of fucking the script of episode 200, or
Yeah.
199, rather, for 6 minutes, clearly I was on fucking drugs.
yeah,
like,
he did a little
you know?
microdose.
Just had to be something.
One drug. I took one drug.
It's one drug before the show.
One drug, please. Yeah. So the book it's really stupid. It's about this human and this guy he knows, and the guy he knows is actually an alien, and he says, "Hey, we got to get off Earth because they're gonna blow it up in 15 minutes because they're putting in an interstellar highway, and now Earth's gone."
Through the earth.
Yeah, just we're gonna blow it up.
Like, fuck you guys.
And he's like, all right, guys, we got to get out of here. I'm bringing you with me, like the protagonist. And he fucking, and he beams up.
Does he get a towel, though?
I don't think he has a towel in the beginning.
Ooh, big mistake, kid.
They lace you with the excerpts of like, here's the guy. Like a chapter starts and they're like, here's what you want to do as a guy.
Right.
And then the story happens, and then chapter 2, they're like, here's another little tidbit for the fucking universe. And it just kind of goes like that. So
An
basically,
ultimate quest to find towels.
yeah, it's just keep a towel with you, and it really applies. When I read that shit, I was about 15 or 16.
Carried a towel with you for.
Yeah, when I'm a fat. Do you know about like fat guy towels? Mm-mm. Okay, if you're a fat guy like me,
fat guy, so I don't
yeah,
think
you know fat guys though. I can't
I
be
know
the only.
you.
Huh?
I know you.
I can't be the only. Am I the only fat guy you know?
Fat guys. I mean,
There's a strong chance.
yeah, you might be you might be the only one.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, I don't mean to discriminate, but
No. Hey, look, I'm a big fat man, fat fuck.
nah, I don't think you are, but I can't think of anybody else right now. So
You're the only. I think you're not as close to other fat dudes as you are with me. Your acquaintances with fatness.
yeah, that's a valid.
Yeah,
point,
yeah. I'm a fat friend. Everyone else is a fat acquaintance.
Yeah.
I'll take it. So I think, okay, so back when I was 15 or 16, I was always traveling between Philly and AC and shit. And it really held up. I'd bring a beach towel with me every time. Not even to the beach. It was just, if you know what I mean, if it was like a colder night, I'm waiting for the bus or whatever, right? Like summer, but it gets cold. Boom, I got a towel. You know what I mean? That fat dude, here's the fat guy towel. This is going off the fucking rails, but
Yeah, but I'm still waiting for this Douglas Adams content, bro.
this
Like, where is it?
It's good that I'm stressing this because
This, by the way, appears to be a teaser trailer for the next episode.
I get to the and here's about the bug, and then it's like
The very end, like fucking 2 hours later. Yeah. So back to Douglas Adams.
yeah, to be continued and roundabout.
See you
starts
on the
playing
next
right
episode.
before I
yeah.
say it.
Basically, at this point.
But yeah, so a fat guy towel it's any towel a fat guy has with him, usually in the back pocket or the belt. You wipe sweat or you wipe under your fat man tits because you're a fat fuck. Basically.
Okay, all right.
So
You know, now I think about it, I've definitely seen a couple people with like a towel rag like hitting the back. Like, you know how like gangsters like Crips and Bloods would have like a flag chilling out their back pocket signifying what, you know, gang they're from?
I do.
It's like that, but it's just a towel.
Yeah.
I've seen that a couple times in my life.
You got the white turd cloth, but like you got the hand towel, right? Nah, well, there's 3 sizes. There's 4 sizes of towels, right? You got the square.
Yeah, that's
right?
like that's more like a. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, what the fuck is that even for?
Yeah, that's I would call that a dish rag /
Yeah.
bathing your shut, scrub your ass, that kind of deal. You got one level up though, right? Between it's like you got your main towel, and then you got that side towel.
Yeah.
That you're like, this is just kind of, it's like for you drying your
like a hand
hands or
towel.
some shit.
Yeah, it's a hand towel.
Yeah, so you got the wash rag, you got the
I have
hand
one literally
towel.
hanging in there.
Yeah.
So you telling me I got a fat guy rag hanging there?
Yep.
Damn. Or a
You
fat
got-
guy towel?
Yeah. And then you got your main towel, and then you have like a beach towel. And I think those are the 4 towels, right?
How do you determine a bathing towel and a beach towel? Well, just because your bathing thing has like a fucking character, like a Marvel superhero on it or something?
A bathing towel is, it's a certain size, right? It's like a
Yeah, I mean, that's the largest that they come out.
goes around the waist like once and some change, depending on how fat you are. And the beach towel is like a big, long a big fat guy like me uses a beach towel and feels skinny because I'm like, yeah, look at this.
So like a blanket?
Yeah, it's like you can wrap around a little bit. You know,
I don't know. I mean,
like a beach towel. Like a big motherfucker.
yeah, but beach towels are like right about the same size as a bath towel.
You think so?
Yeah, they have to be. They're right about the same.
It's definitely a step up. I know a beach towel when I wrap one around me.
Let's fucking, for the first time on this episode, let's hit up the old Goog.
Ye old goog.
Yeah, the old Google.
We should get a little segue music for that. And be like, ba-da-ba. Google.
Oh, here we go. The difference between a beach towel and a regular towel. There is nothing more luxurious. I hate when they do this shit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a whole paragraph of like, here's the deal, right? Like, here's the deal.
Okay,
Jack.
so all right, so they're saying that bath towels are fluffier.
Really?
Meanwhile, beach towels are like more thinner.
Yeah. Beach towels they're coarse. They're designed for support, sturdiness. Yeah.
Okay, like let's put it this way, right? Like, wait, what about the size? Okay, because
Yeah, as I say, there's a size issue. I think that's the elephant in the room here, right?
What the fuck?
What do you have?
So bath towels range from 27 inches by 52 inches to 30 by 58. Meanwhile, a beach towel is going to be 40 by 70.
Wow.
Well, I mean, I guess because you have to like put it against, you know, the chair or the beach chair.
it's like a
or
big
whatever the fuck.
long. It's a long.
But that's
motherfucker.
like,
No, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of like personal preference, I would say.
Yeah. That's interesting. There really is a distinct... I like that the bath towels have a range.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, I can understand the appearance, and I've already brought this up, like, right? Like, okay, obviously I'm not going to use this fucking Captain America, towel in my bathroom. Like, I mean, I might, but probably not. Chances are that's going to the beach.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They are branded, too.
Trying to flex,
Yeah. I'd always get yelled at for using beach towels as a bath thing, because, like, it's just a lot of extra laundry.
Really, I do the reverse.
Really?
I just bring a towel. Like, I don't have a separate beach towel. I just bring one of my towels.
You just roll with a
just bring one of my towels and then just wash it after I get back from the beach.
Terry cloth. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom would yell at me because I would just take a whole like a beach towel, and I just dry myself with it, and then I would just wrap it around my waist and just chill all day in a fucking towel. Like if I was just around the crib, I'd be like, yeah, and she'd be like, I gotta do laundry, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. This is as a fat man, this is one of the few comforts available to me in society. So I do it. Anyway,
are we done with the fat guy towel too?
I think we've covered
exhausted all the towel options.
We've covered Neil deGrasse Tyson. We covered towels.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna do. There's a
back to fucking Greg Adams or
is it Grant Adams? John Adams, the second president of the United States.
Did you know?
There's a lot of content here. Check me out, Douglas Adams. So the two dudes get beamed up to a ship or whatever. Like something happens, right? And now they're in outer space. And then you learn it's the whole Futurama thing where you learn that like the whole universe is populated by all these fucking races and different shit. There's a president of the universe. He's a fucking idiot.
He has to be, right?
Yeah. There's a restaurant. They call it the restaurant at the end of the universe. It's a place as well as a time.
Yeah.
You go forward in time to the end of the universe, and this restaurant is in a bubble. And it's exempt from the destruction of the universe. And you sit down for a half hour, you eat, and then you fucking watch the universe end. And then before you die, you just go back to your time. It's so far in the
I thought you couldn't die in the restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird.
But you just sit there like it's a retirement home as well / restaurant.
Yeah, I don't know. I read it about 15 years ago. I'm a little fuzzy on it. But so like... It's so far in the future that if you open up a bank account in the present day and you were to deposit a penny, the interest would accrue.
Yeah, you would have like a billion, zillion, fucking gajillion dollars.
Yeah, you'd be able to pay for your meal at the end of the universe because it would just a shilling would pay for it. Yeah.
So wait, your food is that expensive?
It's just not. It's a regular.
What
price.
if you put it into a bank that has no interest? Like
yeah.
Like, come on, fucking Douglas. What the fuck, man?
You know what though? This was written back in the 70s or 80s, some weird area.
They still knew about fucking relativity, man.
No, but what happens is banks back then actually gave you interest. You used to be able to get like 9-10% interest.
Yeah, but like not all of them
savings. Nah, that shit happened as soon as PayPal showed up. That's when I started seeing, like, I used to see on my first checking account, like, a 1% or 2% return, maybe 3%.
Yeah, they don't really have that anymore.
Yeah, and they just said, fuck you. And then the money, there was, like, PayPal Money Market, and they're like, we'll give you a 1% or 0.1% or some shit. And now it's like...
What if you end up depositing it into one of those fucking 0% interest rates? And it's like, you get to the end of the fucking universe and you're sitting there, you eat and the check comes out, you're like, ha. And you put it down and the card gets declined, bro. What happens? It's like those memes where you like you want to go get a haircut and the card declines, your barber like starts putting hair back on your body and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what do? What do they just send your ass back?
I guess they throw you out into the fucking...
Would they throw you into the destruction?
Yeah, they're like, hey, fuck you,
they're like,
dude.
you piece of shit.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't even know why they're charging people at the restaurant at the end of the universe. Because the universe
Because they still got a business to run, bro. Like...
Yeah, but...
Well, you said that they're exempt from everything going on in the universe.
Yeah, but it's like you travel forward and everyone just spends like a half hour in the universe. They eat, they watch the universe end, and then they come back. So I think it only happens once. Even though it's a place everyone in the universe goes to. I think it technically, like, in the timeline, I think it just...
So it's like fucking purgatory, basically.
Yeah, it's a weird...
You just chill there until you die, and then you...
Yeah, it's a weird little...
Seems sketchy, man.
place.
There's got to be a better explanation to this thing.
Yeah, I know. They marketed
I
it.
tell you, like,
It's like book 2 is called.
no, I know what you're talking about. I've definitely
Yeah.
heard this before. Like, it's definitely fucking fiction. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, there's a few.
Like, there was barely any scientifical thought behind this. I would say.
Yeah, we're punching holes in the plot here.
Yeah,
now,
like just dissecting
50
it
years
completely.
later. Yeah,
Where is this guy? Is he still alive? Can we write to him and be like,
Douglas Adams? I wonder.
Yeah, probably.
I think that's fucking Google number 2.
Go right ahead. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, but anyway, so in the first book, I think it's the first book of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they have this big machine in the universe.
Wait, so it's the galaxy? It's not even the universe?
No, it's the universe. I think they don't. I don't think they.
universe is-
I don't know. They might leave the galaxy. but-
Motherfuckers, man. All these goddamn loopholes, okay?
Yeah. Fuck.
This is like a fiction book, too. It's like you
Yeah,
just sitting
yeah.
here tearing it up.
No, but
this is that Neil deGrasse content shit right here, bro.
Yeah.
This is that shit Neil would be like,
That would be-
doesn't make sense.
I would love. I'm gonna YouTube that shit later if he's ever talked about that because that would be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I guess parts of it might make sense, like, with as far as what we know about time and, space and whatnot, but...
Yeah. It's definitely a weird. I feel like
But
it's
then,
a,
scientifically speaking, the universe is still expanding. So how is it at the end if the universe is still moving and going, growing?
yeah. Oh, well, I died in
Yeah,
01.
explain that, Greg. I mean, what, Doug?
Dog. Yeah. All the dogs.
Why the fuck did I call
Doug's-
him Greg, dude? I called
Doug's-
him Greg twice.
Greg. Doug's Adams and Bowser were covering this episode.
Jesus.
All the Dougs. Doug. What about Doug Funny?
The who?
Doug Funny? You ever watch a Nickelodeon show called Doug?
Yeah.
That's a Doug.
That's his last name?
Yeah. Doug
No,
Funny.
fucking not.
Patty Mayonnaise. Fucking Skeeter. Remember Skeeter?
Yeah.
You're like the Skeeter of my life. I'm Doug and you're Skeeter.
fuck
You're
you.
Skeeter as fuck. Patty Mayonnaise is the chick that works at the Breeders' Water Ice.
Yeah. It's the only thing that makes sense.
Hold on. When did he fucking die? So, dude was born in 52 and he died in
Okay, so he's
01.
definitely dead as shit.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he died 01. When did he write this fucking book?
Probably like fucking 60s or 70s, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm thinking like 70, mid 70, between
Wait,
mid
when was he
70s
born?
and mid 80s.
50,
1952.
52. So yeah, he probably wrote it like in the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, I'm
Had
thinking-
to.
Well, let's see.
Was that his real name or was that his author name?
Douglas Adams?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's his real name.
Well, are you not on his Wikipedia page right now? Like, what are you doing?
I'm jumping
Come
around.
on. No, don't go to Wikipedia. It'll tell you literally everything.
Okay, I'm on Google.
Bro, like step
but it's
one
giving me
in
the-
any Wikipedia article is explaining what the name is.
Yeah. All right, check me out. In 78, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was a radio comedy thing.
Okay.
They hopped on the radio. BBC. He's British. I think. I'll find out.
Dude, literally go to the front page, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'll find this shit fucking quicker.
I got
than
it.
you.
Look.
No, I dare you to tell me what
Okay.
it is.
In 81, there was... Okay, so after the broadcast...
This fucking guy. Right? Hold up.
Oh, this fucking...
Douglas Noel Adams is his first name, by the way.
Okay.
That's his actual name. There you
Alright.
go. And then what was the other question? Is he British or not?
There's that.
He was born in... Yeah, he was. He was born in England.
And when was the first book published?
He was born in Cambridge.
Cambridge. Like the university.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, come on. How did you not fucking... How can you not find this?
I have other questions in my head that I'm...
What the fuck?
Yeah.
His first book was... Okay, hold on. Let me just, like, this...
I'm facilitating here.
Here we go.
You know,
Discography. Does he not have a discography or whatever?
I think he should have a bibliography since he's a writer.
Book release. Date. There we go. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Was that the first one he wrote?
Yes.
1978.
78? Okay. That answers my question. Anyway,
No, 79. I'm sorry.
78 was the radio release, right?
Yeah, I would say so, I guess.
So check me out. In the universe of A Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Yeah, how the
Galaxy.
fuck did I look that up faster than you did? Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
because I was looking at other shit and I was trying to...
I'm like young Jamie out here.
Yeah. Young Nilsy. Young Skeeter. So, in the universe of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, there's this big machine. I don't think it's at the center of the universe. It's just around. It's in the galaxy or universe somewhere, and it's a big computer, and it's trying to find out the meaning of life. And so by the time the main characters find it, like there's a party. It's like a kind of a, there's like a chick, there's a robot. You know what I mean? Like
It's a crew.
they do a Star Wars kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. They get to the machine, and the machine's about to get ready to spit out the answer. It spits the answer out, and it says, "The meaning of life is," and then it just
Then the world ends.
huh?
Then the world ends.
Nope. It just after that it just says 42.
Buy my next book. I said 42.
Yeah, it just says 42. Just the numbers 4 and 2 next to each other.
The fuck? Oh, is that like? There's like a meaning behind that, right?
Yeah,
Like human DNA or some shit like that.
that
No,
is
it's like-
that is the meaning behind it. If anyone ever says the meaning of life, blah blah blah, people always say 42. It's because that's what it was in the book.
Yeah, but what did it mean though?
It was a nonsensical thing. Everyone was really disappointed because they were
This dude spent fucking
yeah
millennials, dude, to just fucking
yeah.
trying to figure that out, and he was like, cannot compute. I mean, 42.
Yeah, the universe is trying to figure it out. Everyone's waiting for it. Everyone's happy. Oh, we're gonna reach this like a singularity, sort of, right?
Yeah.
And it's just like 42, and everyone's like, "Oh, what do you mean?"
Motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
There were like plenty of people that lost a bet. That one guy on DraftKings just won a fortune. Like, son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah,
How do
yeah.
you know?
The prop bets on the fucking
Yeah, dude.
meaning of the universe.
Dude's just fucking
Vegas
swimming.
Vegas would be the fucking people to do that. I think in speaking of dystopian futures, I don't know what they're not gonna bet on in the future. Like 100 years from now, America, right?
If there is an America after 100 years at this point,
Yeah.
it's starting to be questionable, man.
I'm so in favor of one world government. I want the Illuminati to fucking crack down.
Yeah.
As Bill Burr said, 90% of us have to go.
Jesus Christ. That's fucking dark.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, you're right. What's going on with this shit? Like,
Dude, I'm sick and tired of this whole dystopian shit, though. Like, why is everything is always a dystopia, dude?
Yeah.
There's never a utopia. Like, you ever notice that? Every goddamn fucking science fiction writer is like, that's it, the world's fucking going to end. We're all dead. Everyone's dead. Everyone's fucking fuel source is out. There's fucking dudes wandering around the desert driving Mustangs. Like, what the fuck?
in a world that
Just hit me with that, like, yo, we figured everything out. But then that wouldn't be a movie, I guess. Like you can't just be like, yo, we made it. And that's it. It's literally like a clip. It's just, all you ever release is the trailer, right? It's just a trailer of like, okay, here we are, right? Like in 2020, right? And it's like, shit, it looks like it's about to end.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to like 2100.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we good. We got no famine.
Yeah, we
no hunger.
we dusting that
We're
shit
out in
off.
space, and it's just everything's bright. Everything's white and shiny and colorful and fucking, lights of beams of light like shining down on the
Yeah.
earth. Global warming is no longer a thing.
Yeah.
Angels fucking flocking among us. I don't know. Just
like-
hit me with that, and then
I like that.
don't
idea.
ever release the movie.
I like the idea of a white future. I dig it.
Well, you know how they are. no, but
Nah,
you know how
I'm
they like
fucking-
portray. You know how they portray the fucking cities are always like white and it's just like marbly and shiny and like silvery. I guess that's what it is. It's like always reflective of the sun.
Yeah, every utopia is simultaneously a technical marvel.
Yeah.
And completely friendly to nature too, because it's all like domes but like grass.
Yeah, yeah.
And trees and shit. Yeah. I think what happens is in a society that is near utopia, the stories about dystopia thrive, right? So I think that's where we're at. I think as far as human progress and everything's gone,
Yeah.
we're pretty much we've been in the human utopia since post World War II, I think, arguably, right?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't like. It makes sense why you wouldn't, because again, like I said, just drop it as a trailer, because there's no fucking story to be had there, right? Because there's not like a struggle and whatnot. There's not a decent plot, so it makes sense. But it's like everything's always just gone to shit. Like everything always fucks up. Like every single movie, every single book, it's just like, yep, we're fucked. We're fucked, guys.
I think back during the Dust Bowl era and maybe like early to mid 20th century, I think stories of utopia were fucking everyone was writing it. Because actual life sucked, And that's when Star Trek came out, and they're like,
My man Mark Twain was like, well, what about fucking Homeboy?
Yeah, because real life sucked, and it was a struggle, and it was hard. So they were like, maybe one day we'll see it. Now that we've been in it, roughly, arguably, between our lives, we've always kind of been in this nice state, right? Like, as a society. Now that we've been here so long, we're like, well, we got to see it end. I hate it. Dystopia, fucking elect whoever, fucking...
I mean, at this point, we're definitely in a dystopia.
Yeah.
Like, back like 20 years ago, nobody saw this coming.
Yeah, we're in a weird... Yeah, we're in a mid thing, right? Because, like, Bezos could probably, like, tie us all down to our fucking beds if he wanted to and just feed...
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point, if that dude wanted to buy the Earth, he could.
Yeah.
Like, he could be the owner of the Earth.
That's funny.
Like,
Yeah.
no, the fuck, it's not. That's not funny. Like,
true.
why does he have so much money?
It's
like,
true.
what the fuck, man? That's
Yeah.
like, no person should ever have that amount of fucking, just
Yeah.
anything. Like,
That's true.
we're not, I mean, it's crazy that he's still holding shit together. But,
Yeah.
like, as soon as I saw shit like that, dude, I'd be like a fucking tyrant, dude. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
90% of the people would. You can't, deny that. Now, I probably wouldn't, but still, like, you give any person that amount of money, like, see what the fuck happens.
That's true. The global gross domestic product is $80 trillion. So I think he would need that much money to be like, now I own everything.
I mean, he's fucking closest that anybody's ever been, I'd say, right?
That's true. His ex-wife is like the second closest, and that's just because she
Yeah,
divorced
because
him.
he just, yeah.
Yeah. I think if he did that, let's just say he's got that money and now he owns everything. Everyone's gonna be like, cool, Jeff. Yeah, you own everything. You suck my dick. Because you can't be everywhere. He can't be everywhere at once, really. You know? And it's just like, whatever. Okay, yeah, he's out in New York doing his thing. I'm in my fucking yard. You don't own me. Fucking suck me.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
I'd probably take him more serious than any other politic, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. Like,
Yeah.
my man said he's going to Mars. I'm pretty sure he's going to Mars. Like,
That's true.
You know?
Him and Elon, they're so dead bent. They're dead set on fucking, like, grabbing all the membership of Mensa and just fucking leaving.
Yeah.
And they're so smart for that. Go outside. They're savages. As far as the eye can see. Fucking people that don't have two brain cells to rub together to make a third. They're just fucking out of here. They're just... And it's just like, dude, there's 8 billion of us.
I'm telling you, bro. Dystopian fucking present,
Yeah.
man.
It's wild. I would like to see a human race offshoot where it's just clones of me. Just the Don colony. I think that'd be dope.
There'd be like an Ills colony, and it would just go
And
to
they're
war.
competing ills
and it would
colony.
just go to war, dude, with you.
That's fun. Yeah, just every...
sticks and stones
Just a red and blue...
and sharp words.
The sharp, yeah, that's what it would be. It would be shitty.
We would probably just we wouldn't actually physically altercate with each other. We would we would just like one day like a Ills scout would be out there like scavenging for food, and a Don nomad would fucking walk into like 10 steps away from me, and I would just turn around and we would just start bitching at each other. And that's what it would be.
We would have to trade like shitty things because everything sounds worse
Like,
on
you
text.
fucking sandals are dog shit, bro.
Yeah.
You just stepped in fucking dung back there.
It's got to be like Discord messages. That's our warfare. There's instead of it just they have drone strikes like big offices of fucking drone dudes. It's just offices of Illses and Donses
On like comms and shit
they're-
on headsets.
then they're on Discord.
In Discord parties. Yeah.
They're writing shrug emojis and fucking bagel cat and fucking just real snarky shit, real low. Because you know how that happens on our Discord.
Just subtle insults and
Yeah, it comes off so horrible on text. Like throughout the week, sometimes I'm like, "Fuck that guy." Like I get so
you're worse than that, dude.
you
Are
like
kidding me?
shrug at me. I'm like, "Fucking."
And he shrugs at me one more fucking
He
time.
just ruined lunch for me. I go
I'm
downstairs.
going back to bed.
I go downstairs and throw punches at the sky.
See, your colony would fucking forever live in fear, dude, of these of this tongue.
Because we
Of this clone tongue.
we'd all be just sitting in the street like tabbed out and be like, "That motherfucker."
God damn
I hear
it.
that fucking message.
Just fucking mute your notifications for like 30 minutes to cool off.
Yeah. Just like assault like a Don Discorder just fucking blows a fuse. Like, get him out of here, and he fuck carries him out on a
Send
stretcher.
to the next one.
Yeah, he's brain dead. Yeah. Donnelly, you're up. Yeah, we're all which one?
It's just you in a fucking hut somewhere in like
Yeah, it's just 50
a decimated planet.
50 me's with head shaved is waiting to go in. Private first class Donnelly written on our chests. Yeah. Here's what's crazy. Here's how you that Jeff Bezos shit. Here's how you know money and wealth and all, like, everything isn't real, right? Because you got, we were talking about asteroids, the fucking orbit around the fucking solar system.
Yeah.
You pull down the biggest asteroid, like, you figure out how to mine it and get all the resources and shit off of it. The worth of like, as far as metal and other shit, worth about $180 trillion or quadrillions. Yeah, I think it's in the quadrillions. Like, if you were to take all the metals, like
I mean,
iron,
all the fucking asteroids and planets.
yeah, like the iron and the cobalt. There's some that are so fucking huge and so rich that
That's an incomprehensible number, dude.
yeah, it just
That's not even a number somebody could just spit out.
yeah, it just
Like,
yeah.
that's not...
It just tanks the economy, right? It just you get it, you mine it, and now it's all available to the thing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everyone that has their wealth tied into metal futures, all of a sudden they're just broke because there's metal everywhere. Like, it's just that's how that money shit. That's how the economy works. Is just the only reason wealth exists is because scarcity exists, and
That
it's
makes
just
sense.
yeah, and it's just like we're all scrapping for resources and trying to get shit, and we're just like, if there was a million people on this planet, we'd all be wealthy. Because there'd be all this shit, right?
Did you know they recently, speaking of asteroids and shit and wealthy fucking metals,
Yeah.
there was recently they found an asteroid which is worth, it's pure gold apparently.
Okay.
And it's worth like 100 quintillion fucking dollars or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. Quintillion? That's fucking...
Yeah, quintillion.
That's redundant.
I believe was the fucking amount, which is, by the way, a shit ton of zeros.
There's definitely a Q in the fucking...
Yeah.
And that means many.
Yeah. But that's kind of cool. I mean, but yeah, shit like that is 100% out there.
Yeah. Oh, there's planets that are just one big diamond.
Yeah. That's why we probably shouldn't ever fucking go to space for that reason. Like, no person should ever be able to get a hold of shit like that.
Well, I think what happens is you take an asteroid like that, you make it land in the Pacific or some shit, you know what I mean, or whatever. You mine it once up there, you get it to do an orbit, and then all of a sudden you're like, hey guys, we already got all this shit, so we don't have to keep fighting. We don't have to keep going to the market every day and boxing each other at the fucking stock market. Eventually we have enough shit and shit. So like that's how I see the future going. Is robots run everything. There's like one IT dude that runs every
All
continent.
the robots.
Yeah, there's like every
So he's technically the fucking ruler.
yeah every time zone has a guy in there. He's just got a wrench and a fucking, you know what I mean. And he just goes out and fixes the robots, and everyone else just fucking jacks off and chills and fucking streams on Twitch. You know what I mean?
That's that utopian future right
That's my idea of utopia, but it's also a dystopia because it's like, oh man, we're all in VR all day and fucking
That's that Matrix shit.
Yeah.
Like, robots just take over.
yeah.
And that's it. And that one guy just fixes them.
Yeah, but I think robots serve, right? Like they're doing all the farming and all that shit and boxing shit up, and Amazon's like it's automatic.
Yeah.
You're just a dude. You're just like,
Yeah, but like, do you think if that goes on long enough, like at some point we'll just be useless? Like, and we'll just devolve into fucking tadpoles again?
yeah, that's the crux of every sci-fi thing, right? That you have this docile human race,
Yeah.
and then like I tap you like that, and I'm like,
And
that's
my
a
leg
crime.
falls off.
Yeah, it's like, that's life penalty, fucking jail, because it hurts. And it's like, dude, we grew up in the fucking African savannah where we fought lions. Like, how do we become these weak dickheads?
Yeah. I think, honestly, if it gets to a point like that, I would probably just, like, cryo-freeze myself if that was an option. I'd be like, yeah just fuck it. Just freeze me, and I'll come out the other end, hopefully, to something different. Like,
I'd love that.
A bunch of slugs everywhere, you know?
That's got to be an option someday where they're like
dudes soiling themselves while they're fucking playing live streaming Worlds of Warcraft.
I guarantee you at some point, like the whole cryo freeze thing, and once they figure out how to unfreeze a dude, I guarantee you there's people right now. There's
That's funny as shit how they know how to freeze people, but not how to unfreeze people. They're like, yep.
We want to roll the dice, Walt.
Fucking throw them into the fucking Antarctic Ocean.
Yeah, that's what Walt Disney did that shit. He's frozen and like right now, and he's like, Hopefully you figure me out.
Is that no? I'm pretty sure that's a myth.
What, Walt Disney?
That he like cryo freezed
He
himself.
has.
I'm pretty sure that's a myth, dude.
Really?
I'm almost positive that's a myth.
I would say that's a good candidate for Wikipedia.
I mean, it would make sense, but
Yeah.
like that's kind of cool, I guess.
There's
The concept behind it is kind of cool, but I'm pretty sure it's not real.
Freeze Walt.
Google search number 3.
Cryo-freeze Walt. Is Walt Disney's body frozen?
And now here comes a fucking 30-minute YouTube video with just fucking thumbnails, dude. It says that clickbaity shit.
Yeah, fuck. Articles are fucking difficult.
Oh, because
Snopes.
they're all clickbait as fuck.
Snopes, here we go.
Dude, it's like, you know what? Like, just hit me with
Oh,
a fucking
fuck.
video.
Oh, dude, I think, yeah. Fuck, I think you're right.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, do you think he really fucking froze himself?
I
Like,
thought he
come on,
did.
dude.
I know that there's I know that there
Yo,
are...
whoever came up with that is fucking brilliant. Because you know how many people think the same exact thing?
Yeah.
By the way, this has been episode fucking 42, the debunk episode, I guess, at this
Yeah.
point. Like,
Donnie
we figured
debunked.
out the problem with the fucking restaurant at the middle of the universe or whatever. And
Yeah.
we figured out the problem with the deception behind Walt's
Yeah. This is a...
cryo, whatever.
This is a space futurist podcast from now on. All we talk about is bonkers shit from 50 years from now.
I think if anything, we should just like give our like little brain moron take on like
Yeah.
this ridiculous fucking thing. Like let's try and fucking explain black holes.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
let's go ahead and do that.
It's just a big fucking...
It's like, dude, it's just fucking spins and just light gets in there and just doesn't, and like there's a thing that goes around it and it's just light never escapes, and that's it. That's all people know.
Have you ever been to a party that really sucked? Well, imagine that in space, and it sucks much more. Big suck.
It's the big
It's the
suck.
same thing.
The
It's a party that sucks in a different
the
way.
big dark suck out there. SUCC, bro.
Okay.
SUCC, the suck.
There's an article about a company 5 years ago. For $200,000, they will cryo freeze you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, like, technology, I mean, I'm not even surprised. Dude, I was just looking at something the other day. What? Why do
I
you
wonder
look
if
like
you can be alive and still get it done. Like, I wonder if that's illegal. The cryo freeze thing. That they'll cryo freeze you?
They should fucking pay you to cryo freeze me. Like,
Yeah.
like, first of all, like, how do you know I'm gonna even come out alive on that end? Like, pay my fucking family, actually, you know?
Guy's got 147 people already fucking...
The fuck got it. Already frozen?
Yeah.
Already, like, in a
now.
fucking giant ice cube.
Liquid nitrogen.
That's fucking is that legal? Like,
Yeah.
how do you just...
I'm wondering, that's the only thing I need to find out is whether they're... Okay, they've died already. And they were...
Oh, okay. So
they were
then,
preserved.
Like, man, what
Yeah.
the fuck you preserving dead ass bodies for?
The hopes are they would be able to bring them back.
You fucking can't. I thought like we already established that. Can't resurrect dead people.
Yeah.
So why would you fucking freeze dead people?
Yeah, that is stupid.
Like, come on, dog. Like,
my thing
think.
is freeze me right before I die. Right?
No, because then you'll wake up and then die.
No, I got stage 4 cancer. You freeze me right before it takes me, and then you figure my shit out, and then you're like, all right, get rid of it.
Yeah, but
or
they're
whatever.
gonna need to. But then they're gonna need to unfreeze you. No, you do it like as you find out you have it.
You gotta like chip away a little bit at the ice and just get in.
Stick a needle in
Yeah,
there, like
surgeons that just cut the block like a
shoot
block.
with that Novocaine. Like,
Yeah, like they figure something out. That's what it is. They got to be able to figure out. All right, we can beat cancer in 5 minutes. Fucking warm them up.
yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, man. There's a lot of
That's so wild.
loopholes.
Yeah.
But fuck, man. I mean, I'm not even surprised. Like, I mean, obviously you could fucking freeze people. Like, that makes
Yeah.
sense. But like, what the fuck's the point? Like, what is your goal?
Yeah.
Like, fuck, man. Technology is fucking stupid.
This company, that is their goal, is to resurrect people. It's a company called Alcor.
So their sole focus is to freeze people in solid blocks of ice.
They're like, we'll freeze you.
They better just be doing like medical research after that, not just fucking, yo, who's gonna sign up to get fucking frozen today?
Yeah, it's keeping
It sounds to me like that's what they're focused on.
keeping the refrigeration bill low.
What are they called? We should get sponsored by them.
Alcor. Right.
Yo,
ALCOR.
Alcor, listen, if you're listening, come and freeze me.
Coming from,
Come and freeze this next episode.
dude. It's fucking. That's bonkers.
But no, I mean, as I was saying with the technology thing, like I'm not even fucking surprised one bit, dude. I was reading a thing the other day. They're supposedly coming out next year. It's this Israeli company. They're they literally make a speaker that only you can hear.
Oh,
Like it's like think of like you have a device on your desk, right? And you play whatever fucking tunes you want through it.
Okay.
And imagine as if you have headphones in and it Bluetooths directly into it, but take out the headphones.
okay.
They literally put fucking sound that beams like towards your fucking ears and just plays exclusively only to you.
the sound waves travel from your desk to your ear.
Yes.
The actual sound waves.
The sound, like the sound of whatever song you're playing or video you're watching.
Yeah.
Only you can hear it.
Why are you the exclusive listener? Like, is there?
I don't fucking know.
It's just
It just beams it directly to you.
okay. 'Cause I was thinking it's something in your brain or something planted in the bone.
No, it's got nothing to do with like your brain, nothing neurological whatsoever. Neurological whatsoever.
So if the speaker's facing me and you're like right,
It's
here,
not like a facing thing. It's like it
shuts you
basically
up.
just yeah. Like you could probably swap users, I'd imagine, but
yeah.
like that's how it works. Like I literally had to read like 15 different things about it, and they don't even tell you how it fucking like what it is. It's basically it literally is like they're beaming sound, right? Whatever audio file they got on the shit,
Yeah.
they just fucking send it to your ears. Like, and the way they describe it is there's like the sound beams out somewhere like in your fucking ear
Yeah.
lobes, I guess, or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
And it just constantly chills here. And that's how you can hear it. Like by your ears.
Oh, I see. What
Like
you're
they
saying.
basically create sound next to your ears is what it
Yeah,
is.
the sound is able to silently make its way to like the bones in your ear, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
they just vibrate.
And it just chills there like fucking AirPods, but it's just sound. You don't even need headphones.
how do you like sync up to the thing?
That's what I'm saying. Like
you like press your fucking ear next to it,
fucking app, bro.
scans your ear.
Yeah, you fucking donate a piece of your mind to it.
That's fucking bonkers.
You get a chip implanted into your shit.
Yeah, I'm hoping there's a chip involved. How the fuck?
Nah, it's just they don't. They literally say there's nothing extra that you need. It's just that little speaker thing is all you
that
need.
speaker and a fucking.
Yeah. Now, apparently, from a couple other things that I read, it's not exclusively like it's exclusively to you to where you can hear it the most.
Yeah.
But like other people around, you can hear like faint sounds of it. It's
Okay.
not like completely silent from what they were saying,
gotcha.
but it's mostly like for you.
So it's like directional almost. They're like, it's right. It's
Sort of, dude. The way they fucking describe it is like you could literally just turn it on and you could just walk the fuck out of the room and they'll still beam that shit to your ears. Like,
oh shit.
that's fucking bonkers, right? Like that makes no fucking sense. What I'm gonna tell you the name of this fucking thing because
Yeah.
it's like this is shit you should look up. Like it's pretty crazy. What was it? Soundbeam. Yeah, Soundbeamer 1.0.
Wow.
There it is, bro.
1.0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this shit. It's literally a fucking speaker. Like,
That's fucking wild.
fuck. They can explain this shit to me.
That's so wild.
Okay, so it can limit your mobility. Like, it doesn't go with you everywhere, but
Okay. I gotta look into that. That's fucking interesting.
that's fucking nuts. Like,
Yeah. I love that. Like we were talking about
Novito Systems is what it's called. The brand. The company.
Vita.
And Noveto.
Novito.
And the device itself is called Soundbeamer.
I gotcha. Novito sounds familiar for some reason.
Yeah. It's 3D fucking sound. I love when people use like fucking 3D. It's like my favorite thing. It's like, how do you explain this? Well, it's 3D.
Oh, 3D
Fucking
sound.
3D everything.
That is a weird concept, right? Fucking sound here than there.
Yeah.
Like, all right.
Well, that's apparently what it sounds like.
That's so
It's
weird.
pretty nuts, dude.
Yeah. I know. Did you know cloning is legal in 35 states now?
Shit, really?
There was legislation that, talking about weird shit that's going to happen in the future. I can't believe this isn't a thing yet. I can't believe they're not cloning people. Like, that's not known. So,
I don't think they can.
I don't think they've tried yet.
I don't think they can.
not publicly
is the thing.
anyway.
Well, I'm sure somebody's tried.
Well, they cloned Dolly the sheep, right, back in the late 90s.
Yeah.
So they did that, and then around that time, Congress got together and said, and the world community as well.
Yeah.
Everybody got together and said, we need to pass legislation.
Well, people are
ban
against like CRISPR isn't legal from what I remember, right?
that
Like
right?
this shit where like you alter human fucking like genetics and shit. Like I don't think that's legal.
Yeah, it's in China.
Yeah.
I know what China. I know there's
I
one.
mean, they can just do whatever the fuck they want over
Yeah.
there anyway, probably. As long as you're doing work for the government, I don't think any government gives a shit. That's
Yeah.
the fucking craziest thing. Like, I'm sure there's probably clones out there. It's just
Yeah.
they're not publicly known.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because talking
Fucking
about
put on my tinfoil hat now
yeah
for this last stretch of the episode.
Yeah. Now CRISPR, I know there's a dude in China and he does it to himself. There's
Yeah,
some-
well, he's testing it and shit. So.
yeah, and he's just like, yeah, isn't that wild? He's just like, cool, let me just inject this fucking new, DNA
Yeah.
1.1 in me.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, so there's that.
I mean, to be honest with you, like, I mean, I don't really understand the argument against it. Like if you're gonna alter your eye color or something, or like your facial features or something like that, like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, what does anybody give a shit about? Like,
I do think that's weird. Yeah,
I mean, it's weird. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but it's like it's the same as fucking going and getting plastic surgery. That's fucking legal.
oh no, I mean, I think it's weird that there's so much attention to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you would think they'd be like, okay, here's a new thing. Let's try it out. Let's not be weird about.
Well, the argument against it is the same as the fucking arguments against everything. Is, oh, the rich can fucking use it more than we can. Like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. Like,
Let 'em-
go plow a fucking field, you peasant. Like,
I wanna see,
let
like,
them
a
do whatever the fuck they want, man. They're rich. They can do whatever the fuck they want anyway. Like,
Yeah, I wanna see
I'm gonna
Elon-
stop them.
I want to see Elon Musk turn himself into a super soldier and just fucking go through roofs and shit. Like, ah. Yeah, I mean, just
I mean, I don't think we're quite there. I mean, we're probably nowhere near there. But, like, I mean, I don't understand the argument of, like, okay, I want my fucking baby to be born with blue eyes.
Yeah, I think that's
like,
cool. Yeah.
no, you can't do that. That's immoral. Like, it's those fucking churchies, bro. That's what the fuck it is. And they're like, dude, God created us to be fucking created like he wanted. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, fuck God. Like, if I don't believe in him,
Yeah.
I mean, but like, really, if I don't believe in him, why are you gonna force me to believe in him and
Yeah.
live by his ideals? Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? It's stupid.
It's one of these things where it's like, well, hey, let him come stop me then. Like, like whatever
Let
I'm
him
doing.
smite this baby if it comes
Yeah.
out with blue eyes non-genetically.
Yeah, if I'm running my mouth and talking shit and I'm doing something against God, let a fucking bus hit me at that moment. You know what I mean? Just, like, that's what's cool. You know, I'll give the churchies a fucking. I like this new word, churchies. I'll give the churchies.
Not new, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, tomato. I'll give the churchies some credit. A lot of times when they see you doing fucked up shit or just talking about fucked up shit, they're like, "Yeah, let God figure it out." You know, he'll cast a spell on you or hit you with a curse.
Yeah.
Like whatever, you know what I mean? It's like God will give you like that's a cool way of saying like I'm not getting involved with this fucking psycho. Like, whatever.
Yeah, but then there's like the dickheads that are like
Yeah.
fucking out there with signs and shit. Like, no, it's fucking immoral and shit. Like, come on, dude.
it's true.
Let me fucking inject myself with this blue toxin that'll change my eyeballs forever. Like,
Yeah, it's
if I
cool.
want to do that, I can fucking do that.
Yeah.
Like, same way you could go out and get fucking tattoos. Same way you could go out and get plastic surgery. It's the same shit. People are gonna do it anyway.
Yeah,
Like-
it is that. Yeah, that's just our version. That's our generation's thing of tattoos, right? Like CRISPR and other weird shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, back in the 70s, 80s, they probably thought plastic surgery was the devil, and then
Yeah.
in the 50s, if you had a tattoo, you were a demon or some shit, right? Mm-hmm. It's just like, all right, well, we're doing it. Cool. I'll talk to people 20 years from now instead, and I won't talk to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how you got. I think that's the key to life. Is you just have to. In every year, you had to just be okay with what's happening around you.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay, that's the way. Like life gets scarier and worse every year. I think, and that's why people in their 50s and 60s they're conservative and they're like, oh fuck, the kids nowadays are on their minds. You know.
Yeah.
I think that's just the key to staying young. Is just being like, fuck it, whatever happens 20 years from now. Just
I mean,
fuck
I
it.
don't know. I don't think it shouldn't bother anybody like that. Like if it's used for good, then
Yeah.
it shouldn't fucking matter what your opinion on it is. Like, shut the fuck up, let them fucking do it, you know? But if it's being like maliciously put to use, then it's, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
then I could see you like fucking, oh, I'm fucking grabbing my pitchfork, baby.
Yeah.
I'm going the fuck out there, light this torch.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Come on, honey, let's go.
And that is the problem. Like every scientific advancement has a dark half to it. We split the atom, but now everyone's on pins and needles about fucking getting nuked. You know?
Yeah.
So CRISPR, same deal. China figures it out. Russia, U.S. And then they're like, all right, dude, we gotta make dudes that can fucking roof themselves if they need to. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it will. It'll definitely be. You know.
Yeah, I think the one thing I would be a little bit more weirded out with is like the interfacing ourselves with like technology, like that cyberpunk shit, like that cyberpunk shit where it's just like I could tear my arm off and fucking put razor blades inside of it. Like that's some fucking nutty ass shit. Like I don't know, that's something. I mean, I wouldn't be like, all right, don't do that, but I'd be like, nah, fuck that. Like I'm good.
Whole body and mind modifications, that kind of shit.
Yeah,
I can't wait for that shit.
I mean, I think it would be cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I would be like,
it'd be a little dicey.
I don't know about that one. Like, you got to chop my leg off first?
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I'm throwing out this fat shit body the second I get a chance. Yeah. I'm done with it.
Bet.
I wake up, dude. I need 20 minutes and coffee to wake up. Fuck that. Pluck my brain out. Put it in a goddamn,
coffee pot?
Yeah. Put it in
Your brain would literally fucking float in a coffee pot.
Oh. Yeah, that would be if I was a brain in a jar. It'd be just like Futurama, like fucking Nixon, and then me with coffee. Mm-hmm. I'm fucking. Oh wait, they were heads, right? They weren't brains.
They were heads, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking stuff me in a.
You would just drink all the coffee.
Dude,
I'd have to refill you every second of the day.
I don't even drink coffee. Okay, I make it and I fucking throw it in my face. That shit wakes me up. All right, pluck my brain out, put me in a fucking souped up Challenger, and let's fucking go. Like, I'm so ready for that shit. I like this. This is fine. I can do way better. Okay?
I mean, I'd probably do something slow, but it's like, it has to not hurt. Yeah. Because I couldn't sit there and just get my arm chopped off and then just get shit replaced with, like, cybernetic fucking arms.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
That really will be our tattoos, won't it? Like
that's going to happen at some point. Yeah. Like, it's already on its way with, prosthetics and shit. So, I mean.
Yeah. I'll do that Neuralink shit when they come out with it. Like Neuralink, like 3.0. I'll fucking boom.
I wouldn't do it right off the bat. I'd let fucking them test it out first.
Let a couple soldiers go in. Yeah, like troops. You know what I mean? Like guys that are willing to fucking do that. Let like a batch or two of them go. I would,
Look, man, if Elon does it, fuck it. I'm in there.
Yeah,
I'm like, whatever. Let's go.
I'll jump in pretty soon. Only thing that scares me is the whole like. When everyone's brain is like on a Neuralink interconnected, all that shit, right? We'll all know each other's thoughts. That's the only thing, dude. The dark shit that happens in here.
You'd just be arrested immediately. Like,
all
right, take them away. Like, they put the shit, you would come off of fucking, off your sleep, and then it would just be like, all right, there's just an officer there handcuffing you.
Yeah. You plug my brain into the internet for all to see. 3 minutes later, I get nasty Facebook comments all day. You sick piece of shit. The fear is...
You wake up already with like 1,000 notifications, dude.
And I'm in an orange jumpsuit.
Yep.
Like, damn, they already got me to jump. No, it's fucked up because the fear is...
I think a lot of people would be like that too, though.
That's the thing. Yeah, people are scared of it. But I think what happens is we all just start reading each other's minds and we're like, okay, we're on safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think... Nah, it can't be like that. They're not going to let you just read thoughts. Yeah. But there will be somebody that's going to be like, all right, I'm just going to hack into this dude's brain. Like, that's the scariest part, is that it's not designed to do that, but somebody's going to find a way to get that done.
Yeah.
Which is the freaky part.
I think that'll probably be a thing. They'll say, hey, if you want to, you can enable this and share. Yeah. Do you want to share?
I mean, realistically, right, if that does happen, and it's like that Black Mirror shit, right, where they have like a fucking... in your eyeballs you have fucking access to everything you've ever done.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like on the very like humane level of it, I guess, like the most thing that makes the most sense is you being able, like, somebody's gonna be able to access it, but only if it's like under legal terms. Yeah. Like if you went out and committed a fucking crime and you're trying to hide it and somebody suspects you or something, they should be able to be like in the court of law. Like there's and there should be like 10 fucking judges making this decision too, not just one fucking slimy piece of shit, right? It should be like 10 fucking people. It should be like a goddamn fucking congressional vote, right? And they should be like, all right, go through this dude's fucking memory.
Yeah, and like the president is the only guy that gets to look at it or some shit. Just like, you know what I mean?
Nah, just the prosecutor or something.
Yeah, I think you get like one trusted dude. Like, all right, you're the only guy that's looking at that shit, and then you tell us.
Or just the jury. Show it just to the jury.
Yeah, that's fucking scary.
Yeah.
Juries are full.
Well, maybe,
dunce caps.
Yeah, that's true. Well, but I mean,
Nah,
Yeah.
you have. I don't know. Anyways,
It's tough, but yeah.
like it has to be somebody like you said trusted, but it can't be somebody that could be like it can't be one person either.
Yeah.
Because like
There needs
again,
to be a
those people
check.
can
There
be
needs
bought. Yeah, like
2 to 6
That's
people.
why I said to begin with, it should be like a decision on 10 people, like to where
Yeah.
it's split, right? And if it's split, right, if it's like 5 to 5, it's like, all right, well, fuck it, like we're not even gonna bother doing this.
I'd love to be on that jury. I'd love to be sitting there and be like, all right, it's you, me, and 10 other of us, right?
Yeah.
Let's all pop popcorn and watch this dude's fucking life.
Yeah.
And just chill out.
But we don't
Oh,
have to
fuck.
watch his life. We just watch that moment
That's true.
or that suspected moment.
Yeah. Like, all right, let's scan from this day. Yeah.
It should. Well, okay, yeah. So backtrack on that, right? If
Yeah.
you're gonna use it, you like you said, you can't go into his whole entire fucking life, right? You fast forward to the exact moment where you think, like give it like a maybe like a 5-hour window or
Yeah.
like a day, the
Yeah.
day of the murder.
Yeah.
You can only access that portion of that person's memory.
That makes sense.
Because if you suspect that this guy or this person murdered somebody, right?
Yeah.
You should already know when the murder happened,
Yeah.
or approximately. A day is like solid enough to where you can kind of pinpoint it, I think, and be like, all right, cool, yeah, it probably happened on this day.
it's like whatever time frame that they know it to have happened.
Yeah.
Then all right, then I could see that being a pub. All right, just plug in the TV and let's all the whole courtroom
Yeah.
watch and 2 hours of this guy's life. You know, and just see
mean,
what happened. Like
I don't know.
that makes sense.
I don't think it should be like everybody in that courtroom, but
Yeah.
it should be like
That's true.
I don't know. Maybe the judges. Oh, the judges that decided to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
It's tough. It's tough because it has to be a matter of public record
yeah, that's true.
for then the jury. Well, I guess they could just show it to the jury. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're not fucking Neuralink.
Solving problems 200 years from now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
like one day someone's gonna fucking
Dude.
pull up a record of this podcast and be like, yep, you know what, they were onto something. I like to think that's gonna happen because there's so many suggestions that we have. They might seem stupid, but you know what, they also thought Einstein was stupid, okay, or
Yeah.
like somebody that was a genius.
We're technically predicting the future here because we say so
Yeah.
much shit that it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's right.
That's fucking funny. Yeah, I can't get my own fucking career out of a ditch, but I can solve lawyers' problems 40 years from now.
Can you imagine that? Like, seriously.
Yeah, man, I can. My bright mind can fucking. What's that movie?
Fucking Greg Adams.
My
dude.
beautiful mind can imagine that. Dumb dude. Not to get, you know what I mean? Not to delve too deep. Fucking great set of books. Really.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I was waiting for you to hit a point in that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Oh,
Wait,
the whole,
right? Yeah.
The whole point is that this is episode 42. And so
Oh, okay. I get.
And
You're
I can-
clever. You're fucking
and I
clever,
can,
dude.
I just thought, no, I'm dumb because I'm like, 42.
Oh, so-
That's how I started
Okay.
this episode.
Okay.
Last week I said, oh, it's going to be 42. I'll talk about Doug Adams. And then I alchemized fucking
there you go. See,
an hour and some
I
change.
bring out the best in your mind, in your mind
Yeah.
or brain or whatever you want to.
Yep. I come through, right? I bring the spark. I'm like, boom. And
He's like,
you're the gas.
on
You're
the moment
You're the nitrogen gas around me that fucking.
that cryo freezes you for
Holy
an hour and then refreezes you 8 minutes afterwards, and a spark of imagination, brilliance hits you.
Yep. It's true.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna say something to get myself canceled at this point.
What the fuck could it possibly be, dude?
I don't know.
I mean, probably should have already been canceled at this point, I'd say.
Yeah.
Nah, we're pretty civil, I think. I think we're all
the
right.
thing is, we're already canceled, right? Because our careers are.
Yeah, we're not even off
we're not off yet, but like we've already shed the thing that's gonna bury us. We're just
at some point, yeah.
weekend at Bernie-ising our fucking. Everyone is really.
Yeah.
Weekend at Bernie-ing, I don't know how to fucking say it, our career forward until like 5 or 10 years from now, like some chick with a shaved head's like, I don't like what he said in episode 89.
I don't think that's cancel worthy. I don't think we've said anything that's like super cancel worthy.
That's true. We do say retard a lot.
You say stupid shit, but yeah,
yeah.
that fucking might be. Yeah.
I
I mean,
think-
there's people that say
It's
retard
true.
a lot, right? Like,
Yeah. I don't think
Is
there
it, is it, well, or was that not a thing anymore? Did like at some point did we collectively agree as a human race that we should not use that word?
You know what happened? People fought on it so hard that now we just say it again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't.
I think there's a giant group of people like me as well that are just petty when it yeah, some would say. But like, there's probably a giant group of people that were like, no, fuck that. And they're like, yeah, we're just gonna keep saying it, like me, just to be petty, be like, you know what, you're telling me not to do it, I'm just gonna do it. It's not harming anybody.
Yeah, it's the beauty of the internet. There's so many of us fucking retards that they're just like, cool, we're just gonna do it. There's enough people that are like, we'll fucking listen.
Yeah, I mean, there's people out there that spew worse shit than fucking calling people retards. Yeah, and I'm not really insulting a mentally challenged person when I say that. I'm like, I mean, some people might be like, oh, he's fucking taking this out of context.
Yeah,
watch out! He's gonna fucking hurt somebody with his words.
You're British, your Australian boy is gonna clip our words again. Yeah, you retards.
Well, I mean, they wouldn't even have to clip that. Yeah, they literally would just fucking.
I just did it for
any goddamn any episode. Like, I swear, we probably say it at least one episode. Yeah. Every episode you pull up, I'm gonna hire somebody to scrub through our episodes and tell me how many times the word retard was used. It's already been like 6 at this point. Within the last 10 minutes.
The last minute.
It's like, shit, dude.
That's true. We got.
I just don't. But like, I mean, it's like, I know words hurt, right? I've said this. People should be. If people are being like purposely hurtful to you and try to insult you to the point where they're like mentally insulting you, I think you should be able to swing on them, right? Like, without any repercussions as a retaliation. Yeah. But also, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, are you really that bothered by words like that? Like, you know, it's just fucking, just you know. Yeah,
it's a weird dichotomy because I'm like that. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You say what you want. But sometimes I hear some shit.
I mean, when it's when it's used to target somebody specifically, like a group that's disabled or you know, or like just
if you're being outright hurtful,
it's different than just saying it. I don't know.
Just saying it.
I guess. I mean, I might not be politically correct anyway, but
no, you're right. But the funny thing is, I think that's the word I would use to describe those types of people, where they're just like, oh, he said it once, and fucking, so now he's a criminal.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous, right?
It's absolutely absurd.
Yeah, they're not gonna invite us to like The View, you know, but the internet at large is,
there's got to be like clauses in the contract for that night where it's like, all right, dude, you can't say the R word.
Yeah.
No matter how hard, I'm gonna be sitting there like that meme kid where he's like fucking squeezing, trying to hold his sleeves in or something. I'm just gonna be like, remember when I didn't say this word on this episode? Like,
remember? Yeah. Hey, you're pointing out the one time I said it. Remember I could have said it 59 other times that minute, and I restrained myself. Yeah, we're definitely a Woodershed Hour show.
Yeah, like late night for sure.
Yeah,
like we wouldn't be on breakfast news.
Yeah, no breakfast, no, you know,
not even lunch, dude. Not even dinner, bro. It's like late night.
Don't want to hear. You don't want to hear this at the dinner hour. You're absolutely right. If you have food in your mouth, don't listen to Half Mile. You might throw it up or spit it out, or shit yourself in anger.
I don't know though. Like, so these fucking social warriors, man. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, it's just God.
They really should do it. That's what we should have been talking about.
Like, you can't fucking, like, you know what? Nobody should just even speak at this point. Like realistically, like, because at this point, it's just everything is an insult to everybody.
Yeah.
Like, just don't even, you know what? Let's just fucking, you know, let's just end this episode right here. Yeah. You know, no, it's like, fuck, like, just, they're words, man. Nobody's, I mean, there's definitely people out there that are trying to be hurtful and insulting, but it's like, go chase those people. Like, you know, don't.
Yeah. There's people that I think they're just trying to be funny, and they
don't come at a comedian because he's fucking having a bit about a fucking mentally challenged person or something, or like
he's working on
something, or like making fun of a woman or something. Like, I mean, he's not a fucking woman hater or challenger of those things.
Yeah, like by the premise, if you don't like a dude's style, cool. Yeah. I think I'm just open minded. I'm willing to buy into whoever's premise and just. Okay, let's hear the crazy shit you think and say, and your ideas.
Yeah.
And I'll suspend disbelief and say, okay, I'm in your head now. I see where you're coming from. I might not agree with it, but you're a person. You have thoughts. So I'll buy into it for 5 minutes. You know, like.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked that that well, at least to my understanding, we didn't hear anything from the fucking feminists
Yeah.
about the whole Borat 2 thing. I don't know, because that movie was pretty fucked with that.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised that I'm sure it is somewhere in the fucking land of Twitter.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think we're in the sweet spot where like only people that like us listen to us.
Yeah.
Like we're not.
For now.
We haven't come across the haters yet.
Yeah.
That's some people get it worse than others. There's people who haven't listened. There's like real far left types that like haven't listened to Joe Rogan ever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's fucking podcasts out there just straight up hating shit. Like,
Yeah.
there's far worse fucking shit people say out there than
There's got to be a fascist podcast.
the minor fucking comedic
God.
things that we do.
We got to dredge up. I'm curious of how many like just podcasts that are just what I mean, just hating whatever group and just what I mean.
There
Like,
probably is, man. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised.
yeah, the Ku Klux Klan has like a podcast, right? I think
They probably do. I wouldn't.
God, that's actually
I
horrific.
wouldn't know, but
Yeah, I go find them,
don't do that now.
listen to them, see what they got to say. Not
Yeah.
like they're cool, but like it's such a it's dread fascination that I'm like, there's people who have no problem. I mean, I have maybe worried.
You know, how do you like? You know that no, actually, I like that you bring that up. So it's funny that like. You know how there's like extremists are just like out there just being hateful, right? Like for example, the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah.
They're out there like, yeah, F this and F that, like, these people specifically, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, do you think that at some point they have like something nice to say? Like, do you think like they ever talk about anything other than just like, anything racist? Like, do you think they just like be like, you know what? Why don't we have a luncheon on Thursday morning? Like, I don't ever see those people as like having normal conversations. Like, I feel like they should all just be shot on sight. Like, like I feel like they don't even say hi to you. Like, they would just probably initiate with their bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
you cross their path anywhere, they're just like, whatever their fucking racist slurs are.
I might be able to shed some light on this for you.
You get,
My uncle.
oh no.
This dude
You
just
say hi to him and he just goes off.
he's just such like a gun nut, compound, hates black people, hates liberals, hates college kids. The whole gamut, right?
What did college kids do to him?
You know what they elected Obama and then
Oh no.
he showed up one he
The
swear
horror.
he showed up to my grandparents' house one day, started ranting about it. He said we should kick all these college kids out of it. You know what I mean? Like, here's what we need to do. Kick all these college kids out of stop paying them money, stop doing all this shit because they got Obama elected. I was like, jeez,
Wow.
dude, you're such a hateful piece of
So
shit.
this is what you talk about over dinner?
yeah, pretty much.
How do those people even decide what they want to eat for dinner just like hating something so bad?
Yeah.
Like, how do you just decide what you're going to do in that day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I'll tell you this. So my grandparents, not exactly super left-loving people into society, but even one time they were just like, dude, every time Pat comes around, he's fucking, it's just this and that, and it's like, dude, can you give? Yeah, even they're not like me,
Yeah.
but they're like, can that guy give it a fucking rest? Because. Because maybe we don't see eye to eye with other people, but like all day, it's wonderful.
That's crazy though, but like, how do you live your life? Like, you are just forever like fucking hateful.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, how do you make any other decision in your life? Like, how do you decide what you're gonna have for breakfast? How do you decide what time you should go grocery shopping? Like, you're just hell bent on just hating shit for no reason.
Yeah, are you just in a diner like, are these eggs kosher?
They are. Fuck.
Yeah, just flip the menu like, dude. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it's a mental preoccupation, isn't it? It's just something. That's the line between like having a bad day and mental illness, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Is it having a bad day like is temporary? It stops, right? If you're like, you think the wrong people won the war one day, and then you go to sleep and wake up and you're thinking that the second you wake up, and that's how you present it. All right, now
No, that's weird. Like, I can never understand that. Like, I can't understand how people are so close-minded like that. It's not even like that's what it is. It's either like you're actually mentally challenged, you're a retard,
that's what I'm thinking.
or you like those people are retards, right? Like, you're a retard if all you do is you wake up and you fucking just hate.
Yeah.
Like, you actually hate, right? Like you could be a hater but just talking shit, but like you're actually out there like advocating for your bullshit belief. Like, that's something's wrong with your fucking head.
Yeah.
Like, something's really wrong. Like, you can't just be a sensible, normal fucking person when you think like that.
Yeah, because at some point you got to slow it the fuck down and be Like, do you ever shut it off? You know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, how do you live your life like that? How do you decide what fucking eggs to buy at the store? Like, how do you decide what bacon brand you want for dinner, like,
Yeah.
or for breakfast?
Yeah, it's like you just see it everywhere, right? Like everywhere
just
you walk
makes
in
no
life.
sense.
That really, I'm not even trying to throw shade. That really is the definition of mental illness.
Yeah.
When you're just walking around everywhere, like, oh, is this?
Every moment that like you do, like, yeah, it's so I can't get it.
Is this guy taking my job?
I mean, I like to think that I'm
Yeah.
normal, right? Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not fucking challenged in any way. I don't think so. I'm like, I can't understand that. Like, I mean, I can't understand that thought process. Like, I can't understand those actions.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how does that make sense? You know?
Yeah. it's-
So if I'm normal and I'm like this, that person has to be sick or something.
They gotta be just on some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, because we show up, right? We do this for about an hour or two every week. We just speak our minds and spew some shit, right?
Yeah.
After that, we go home and we're just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm not like,
Grab a bite. You start thinking about things that you like, right? You're
Yeah.
like, when's next time?
can't wait to play Assassin's Creed, man.
Can't wait to get new pussy again. You know what I mean? I just think, you know what I mean? You just think of good shit and you're like, man, life's all right.
Yeah.
These
But there's motherfuckers out there that get wrapped up with a podcast, right? The KKK podcast. And they're like, let's go burn a cross.
Yeah.
Let's go fucking round the boys up.
Yeah, they walk out. They're like, I ain't going to gun
What the fuck?
The gun store has new scopes. I'm gonna go check those out.
Like, what the fuck
chill
is
the fuck
that?
out.
Like, that's fucking extreme as shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's what I'm angling at. Where it's like,
Bonkers.
yeah, these fucking losers.
Well, on that note,
On that note, yeah, I think we're 42 F Mob. Your boy Don.
That boy LOL ills now because I was gonna talk about what you call it real quick.
Yeah.
Because you were fucking goddamn Greg Adams, dude.
My bad.
I keep it was fucking Douglas Adams, dude.
Yeah.
Why am I? That's it. He's
No,
forever
no,
Greg
it's
Adams.
Yeah, it's Greg Adams.
Wait, is it Greg? No, it's Douglas Adams.
Ah, gotcha.
All right. Well, yeah, it's Greg Adams as of right now.
Yeah.
So like, I was gonna talk a little bit about fucking like people like writers' names and how they're just like change them. I'm just like you know, like J.K. Rowling and fucking
Yeah.
whatever the hell else. I'm just gonna be LOL ills.
LOL ills.
Yeah. L.O.L ills. Dot.
L.O.L.
ills.
Okay. Space.
Yeah, you have to have a space.
I got you. Low ills.
That's yeah. Coming to a bookstore near you.
All right, boy. I'm still